Welcome to Kinjaz Are
you on the wrong set? Are you on the...
Welcome to Kinjaz Konvos. Kinjaz Who the f are you?
So for those of you who don't know, this is Addy.
Hello. Hello, world.
This is, how should we describe Addy? Addy is many things. She is my favorite human in the world. She works with Kinjaz. She's a choreographer.
Sorry.
She is an artist. And,
Go on.
And
More.
most importantly, she's my wife!
Hey! And today, on this special episode of Kinjaz Konvos, we're gonna be talking about KDA. Now, who and what is KDA?
Today we're gonna be talking about KDA like Ann said, and Addy's on this episode because we choreographed for KDA together.
KDA is a band that actually, this is our very first time working for them. We got hooked up because we work with Riot Games, shout out Riot Games. And we choreographed the League of Legends World Finals last year in Paris. And then they called us up to do the finals again this year in Shanghai. And then not too long later, it was like, hey, KDA is coming back. Y'all wanna choreograph their music video?
What?
And then we were like, hell yeah!
No.
And then they were like, do you want to choreograph for their live performance at Worlds? And we were like, hell yeah! So that's how it all began.
Hell yeah! Now, I'm enjoying the fact that he said hell yeah, because you guys just recently posted up a little Instagram video of like, you know, the process, progress, and then the actual show, right? And the actual show, this thing is like super beautiful, super epic. For specifically on League of Legends, we got this one, you know, singer who's in the middle, and all these like shout outs to sign on stage, female dancers around. But then in the rehearsal video, you got a couple of Kinjaz who are playing what would later be females. And man, I've never seen them so sexy. I think it was like Kevin and Jozar and Bam
and Charlie Guy.
Charlie, you.
5, 6, 7, 8, Charlie.
Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo.
You have to think like, I don't want your number.
Yes, that was actually a Mandarin cover of KDA's first big single, Pop Stars.
Performed by Lexi Lu.
Yeah, Lexi Lu performed it at this year's World, so.
Performed in rehearsal by Charles and then some, but.
Charles was moving his hips, y'all.
I mean, you know, I got some hips.
Hey.
You got some hips, you got the dunk, you know? All I'm saying is it was, well, I guess all I am saying is just hilarious, but past hilarious, it was awesome to see that, you know, that was the League of Legends, you know, opener and stuff like that. So again, you said that was a cover for KDA, so like how did you guys get for real like in touch to even like choreograph for KDA? What was the process like? And then even on top of that, how did you manage to do that during COVID? Because this year was like crazy and you somehow still did a world finals in China for them and for League of Legends. How did that happen?
So yeah, this year was crazy. 2020, y'all know how this year was. And this process, we knew we were gonna choreograph for KDA right before quarantine hit. And then as soon as it hit, there was a big question mark of like, how are we still going to execute this? But lo and behold, we figured it out and we ended up choreographing everything in our apartment with our dog in lockdown. And there's tons of funny little videos we have that were our videos that we sent to Riot Games to help choreograph and produce this music video.
I mean, it was great because it gave me a reason to like get dressed and put my face on, because we had to send all of our like movement direction and our choreography videos and stuff to production, and basically like there's all of these crazy videos of like Mike also moving his hips. And then you'll randomly see our dog Odin like scurry across.
Also
like,
moving his hips.
Also moving his hips as well.
Naturally.
He has great ideas. Hands down, like choreographing KDA's music video was the most unique, creative, I think, process and experience that we've ever had because of COVID.
And even just the process itself, like you take us out of COVID for a second, like straight up for us choreographing together and that type of movement, it was new for us to collaborate in that way, because obviously we're both artists, choreographers, but we had never like, until last year, that was like our first giant collaboration with each other. And then going into this year, working with KDA, we didn't really know how we were gonna approach that type of movement, but
because it's girly time, sexy time.
it's girly time, sexy time, but like what we didn't realize is that like the combination of our experience would actually end up making a lot of sense. Like obviously with Addy, I don't know if you guys know, but she used to choreograph for a Nickelodeon show about a K-pop group called Make It Pop. And she's super experienced. She's been working on Prince of Egypt and London and all around the world. And so for us, collaborating on this level was
I like this episode.
yeah. It was super fun, and even for me too, like it was, I got to kind of like revisit and remember the fact that even though for the past couple years, obviously with Kinjaz is, as it stands right now, is an all-male performance group, but it kind of made me remember like, wait, I used to travel the world with Cabo Modern, which was a co-ed group, and I would actually teach my choreography to women like every day and perform it every day, and it kind of like reignited this kind of creative part of my brain as well, and imagining like what my choreography looked like on a female, which is such a different type of dynamic and energy. And so kind of us coming and joining forces together to create the movement for KDA was definitely, it was like, it ended up being so fun, and it was just such a cool process.
It was.
Now, speaking of, I mean, obviously, like, it's already a unique thing for, like, you know, man and wife to work together in, like, the artistic and the workspace. I obviously speak from experience, you know, us as man and wife have gotten a chance to collaborate many times before.
I worked with my wives thousands of times.
I'd love to hear
wife.
about the challenges.
We have our ups and downs, you know, and stuff like that, but, you know,
Ups and downs.
for us, usually, we're focusing on, you know, maybe what the world would consider, like, masculine movement and choreography, whereas like KDA being this like amazing and beautiful all-female group, I gotta admit, you know, I really want to know what those moves look like on Mike's body specifically. I mean, the amount of hip gyration and power thrusting that was thrown in such a unique and memorable way. There's just, I'm an imaginative person, but I just can't picture Mike doing the choreography, and I'm pretty sure all of our fans would love to just see a sample of like how Mike's hips really brought the energy and the life of those moves to life. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just a selfish request.
Hey,
no big
straight
deal.
up, I'll do it with you.
With Charles, because he knows the moves.
No, you're requesting.
I'll
I'll do it with you.
Out of respect, his
up.
first wife, by the way,
yeah.
if you didn't know.
I'm a side.
There's a lot of stuff coming out right now emotionally.
There's a lot of one person coming out.
Let's just hear. But you have to tell them what you envision.
You gotta
what
show
do you
us.
envision?
You gotta show
Wait,
us.
this is his trick. This is his trick.
I just want to see a bomb.
So straight up, like as I got more comfortable and just be like, okay, you know what, like straight up, like dance is dance, and like understanding flow and movement. We really, for me at least, I realized like through the process of like, yo, like I could choreograph for a woman's body. It made me realize, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without Addy, straight the freak up. But like because of Addy, my muse, but it turned into like squinting my eyes, and I would imagine Sailor Moon in the mirror. Straight the freak up, and Addy would crack up anytime I said this, but I would squint my eyes, imagine Sailor Moon, and then as I motioned it, like suddenly I was like, oh, if I like look in the mirror, this is not what it should look like, but if I squint my eyes, like I really felt like it was easier to picture things and understand like where things should go and flow. This is like a really weird rabbit hole.
So you like blurred your vision and imagined you were a two-dimensional anime character from like a teen like show back.
Like straight up, honestly, I know it sounds weird as hell, but once like I figured out like a click of like, oh, that's the approach I have to take, and then like everything can flow now. That was literally, it was so much faster after that.
You just gotta feel hot, right? You gotta feel hella hot.
I'm more of a Sailor Mars girl.
I'm more of a Sailor Mercury.
You were Mercury? She was the short one with the short hair?
I actually don't know. Mercury is just fun to say.
These are the important professional choreographer tips that you get here at Kinjaz Konvos.
I still want to see the bomb bomb.
You gotta do it with me, man.
I'll do it with you, but I'm
Yeah.
just letting you know the originator.
And but like, you know, I'm not like, you know, dancing monkey or something like that, bro.
Yeah,
like
not
you
a dancing
could,
monkey.
you could like
Give it
do
to
with
me. Throw it on me, dude. I'll f***ing kill it right now.
Are we gonna be in frame? I think we're gonna lose
Oh,
heads.
Doesn't matter, dude.
Yeah.
Take
We're gonna lose heads.
You only need this.
Okay.
Where you are, right?
You only
Okay,
need this
okay.
right
Oh my
here.
good
Give it to me.
grief.
If you really want more hips, it's not the bomb bomb blow your mind. It's actually from here.
All right, wait. What's
Oh, I
in frame
remember
right now,
this.
Chad?
Yeah.
What's in
Doesn't matter,
frame?
dude.
It's in frame now.
Cool. You're gonna have your left knee in a
Bevel! Bevel,
Yep.
squeeze your thighs together.
Cool, right? And you're gonna go left,
Tighter.
and then right, and then left.
More than
Alright.
enough, add
You
it
feel
up
this little
and
groove.
away.
You know, this is a classic
know
Mike
it's
song hip
gotta
movement, by the
like-
way.
Yeah.
This is classic.
So you have this
blow
left,
your
right,
mind.
and then at a similar juncture of the music,
Similar
you have
juncture.
a forward back.
Whee!
Forward back.
Classic Mike
Forward
song.
back. That's what it is, man.
Now I need more smizing and commitment in your eyes
Can
and
you
your
touch your head a little
soul.
bit? There you go. Can you like stick your tongue out?
And then the next part of the chorus, you run your hands down your body,
There you go.
and then you blow a kiss,
Slow kiss.
and then you gyrate E and a 1. Hey, yeah, that's it.
Tutorial now on
That's
BenitoCapsule.com.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Exclusive choreo
Alright.
from KDA Moore.
Just letting you know that was a little bit more fun than I wanted it to be, but point is, me and
It
my wife here are
actually is
supportive
pretty
of
fun.
how awesome that was.
Yep, that's what this guy said.
I do have to give a shout out. One unique thing about KDA or working on this KDA project this year is the fact that we actually ended up having like 3 different sets of dancers that contributed movement to the project.
Who's the worst? I'm just kidding. I'm just
I mean, we just saw a lot of things here, so.
So there was 3 versions of our cast, right? Our dancer cast. And so there was a quarantine version, right? And we'll put our little screenshot right here. And our quarantine version was Addy, Bailey, Karen, Shar,
and
Eileen.
And they were amazing. And then
That
Ellen
was all
passed.
done, the rehearsals were done via Zoom, actually. So that was like for the music video.
And then we had a Vancouver cast. We had to fly to Vancouver because we needed to do a little bit of motion capture. And we had to quarantine for another 2 weeks in Vancouver. And then we had an amazing cast out there. We had Chantel, Helen, Jade. Who else did we have?
Della.
Christina Dela Cruz. And I was dancing again too. So I got to dance quite a bit, which was lovely. But the whole COVID situation really made this challenging, but also super special in a way, because it was just amazing that we even got to create this music video and the live show during this really difficult time when a lot of people aren't working and aren't able to create. So we felt very blessed to get to work with KDA, and also we're just so happy to get to dance with these amazing people too. We also want to make sure you guys also check out, we just did a choreo video and also a tutorial. So for anybody out there that's interested in learning that beautiful choreography, which you saw, it's a little bit better. Watch our videos. There's going to be one on the Kinjaz channel and also one on the League channel as well. So make sure that you check that out. We just really want to shout out KDA. We love you guys. You're like our dream artist to work for. So thank you for working so hard in the music video and our live show. And we also want to shout out Riot Games, the fam, and yeah, it's been quite a journey and quite a ride. So make sure that you check out KDA More All Out EP as well.
Heyo.
I think it was super amazing. I mean, KDA is a unique, one of a kind, obviously. If you guys aren't familiar, really get yourselves checked up on it. It is a one of a kind, beautiful, amazing group of artists. And for you guys to be able to consistently work with them and create amazing and iconic moves for them, especially in a time of uncertainty and turmoil, and being able to work on it as a power couple, as amazing and beautiful as you guys are together, it was just something, I think, for us to be able to just like witness from afar, and it was just like super powerful. It really just brought like the whole like atmosphere and the love of what it is to like be kin and to like, you know, go beyond ourselves as individuals, but really like work with others and create something more powerful than what we can do as ourselves. And honestly, you know, as his first and original wife, to watch Mike, I'm a but to watch Mike obviously, you know, move on to the next phase of his life with like true love and all that weird stuff, and be able to work
a lot right now
on this big project and to kill it was just something that was so dope for all of us to be able to witness and be inspired by. So like I got to give you guys props. Again, just shout out, check out KDA, watch their choreography, and then just imagine, just close your eyes, hear the music, imagine Mike's song shaking his hips to it. It's gonna be awesome.
And Anthony shaking his hips, actually.
If you imagine me, you'll never turn back. But let's humble ourselves, work hard, stay humble, right? Wife, second wife,
Huh?
stepwife. Anyways, check it out, the League of Legends World Opening Championships, both in Paris. They worked on that show, which was f***ing crazy. And then also the one that was recently in Shanghai. Check it out, give it up, Mike and Addy, y'all.
Thanks, man.
And this episode is brought to you by Kinjaz noodles. Don't forget it. 100% plant-based. There's no meat. Come on, man. No meat. The meat's the plants. All right? 0 preservatives. You can't even spell preservatives. I bet you. PR. Who knows? Okay? Hashtag feed the revolution. Get yours now on Amazon.
Prime.
Prime!
I'm doing this for like 10 minutes. Hurry up,
KinjazBangNoodles.com. Thanks for watching.